Yes! Yes! It's time for some stand and deliver. Stand and deliver. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember last year was Pretty Deadly was doing that. It's time to stand and deliver. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to stand and deliver on these predictions. I know you see it. I don't know what side it's on. It's on one of them sides. But we got to watch this junk at noon. Okay, 12 noon. I might be in there like swimwear, brother. Y'all see the main event. Oh, y'all see the main event, right? Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about that last. Of course, we're going to talk about that last. All right, what they got first on here? All right. So, NXT Stand and Deliver. We have Joe Gacy versus Shawn Spears. That's Ty Dillinger, bro. What is that? That's terrible. I want Joe Gacy to win just because of this haircut. Bro, this ain't even lined up right. Is his hair... What? Isn't it supposed to be in the middle? I'm picking Joe Gacy as straight of that. Alright, I gotta be realistic. Look. This is how he used to look. So he went from this... Oh, am I in the way? You probably can't see it. Probably can't even see it. But yeah, he went from that to that. He really went to the barbershop and said, yo, let me get that. He really said that. But we live on Twitch. Twitch in here. What's up, League 56? Honestly, I'm picking Joe Gacy still. He needs a win, and I feel like all Shawn Spears does is lose. Even though he's new and he probably should win, I'm still leaning towards Joe Gacy. I don't know why. Because love is blind. Something from the other side. Let's move on. That's a filler match, really. Then we have the 6 women's tag team champion. Nope. 6 women. It's just a regular 6 women tag match. Where we have Fallon Henley, Thea Hill, Kalani Jordan taking on Kiana James, JC Jane, and who's this? Izzy Dane? Yeah, I want the good team to win. I want the good team to win. I don't like Izzy Dame. Kiana James, she's iffy. I do like JC Jane, but I like all 3 of these. And you know what? I mean, they really added these 4. I guess they really felt like, you know what? We just want to have them on the Stand and Deliver card, because really, it could have just been these 2, if we're being honest, because the story is really centered around them 2. And then these 4 are just added in, just for them to do something. But really, it could have just been Thea Hill versus JC Jane at the pay per view. The story's been building up for so long. It's kind of funny because weren't these 2 tag team last year? Fallon and Kiana going into Stand and Deliver. I think they were. But yeah, I'm picking Team Thea. And yeah, that's that. Next up, we move on to the Tag Team Championship match. I feel like I say this every pay-per-view, but I feel like this is officially Braun Strowman's... I'm sorry. But will they make Braun Breaker go out on a singles match? I don't know. I feel like this is the night where Axiom and Nathan Frazier win the tag titles. Do I necessarily want them to win? It made a difference to me if they win or not. But I feel like this is the night where Braun Breaker goes to SmackDown full time. And he's done with NXT. This is his last match here. It's his last Stand and Deliver. He got a championship. I feel like he's going to lose. I feel like they always make them lose and then promote them. And then Baron Corbin might go to the main roster. Back to the main roster. He did his little stint. Refreshed himself. Went back to his roots. Got his bald head bald. And I feel like they'll lose the title. Maybe Baron will go to Raw. Because you know they're going to do some call-ups. And I feel like Baron Corbin could go back to Raw or SmackDown anytime he wants. He just wanted to do something, so he went back down, and it worked out for him. Some people it works out for, some people it doesn't. It worked out for Baron. He got himself a little championship, and yeah. Now we move on to the triple threat match. Big meaty men throwing meat. In my Big E voice, pause. That's crazy. We have Dijak, Josh Briggs, and the North American champion, Omar Femi. Omar Femi is not losing in a triple threat match. Omofemi is his first. I mean, if he does lose, he's not getting pinned. But I feel, what if Omofemi is the guy they're gonna call up? Nah. I feel like Dijak might get called up. Josh Brooks is probably still waiting NXT, but my prediction is Omofemi. This is gonna be a. She said that's crazy. This is gonna be a hard hitting match. Stiff, a lot of body blows, a lot of strong arms, a lot of big clotheslines, a lot of power moves, and then some speed and agility because Dijak is very fast and agile. So there's that. But yeah, I'm picking Omofemi to retain. Josh Briggs probably eats the pin, and it should be a solid match. Because Dijak's always good for a good match. Omofemi, I feel like he's up next, even though he already got the title to prove that he's up next. But I feel like Omofemi will eventually go on to be NXT champion. So this is just the start of the Omofemi. I think everything they wanted Omos to be, Omofemi gonna be. Because he's a little bit smaller in height. But his body, he can do more. Omos is kind of just big and stiff. So I feel like Omofemi will step up to the task. Next we have the Battle of the Mid. We got Cora Jade 3.0 taking on Cora Jade 2.0 because next year Lyra Valkyrie is going to turn heel and do the exact same thing Roxanne is doing right now, who did the exact same thing that Cora Jade did a couple years ago. They're going to Lyra already wears black, but you already saw it. She went all crazy on Tuesday. Also, this is being recorded on a Wednesday, uploaded on a Thursday. I don't think they're going to add any more matches. This is already a lot of matches for NXT, but it is Stand and Deliver. They got to go hard. They got to go big, you feel me? But my prediction is, I don't like either of them, but I like Roxanne less. Roxanne will probably win, but I'm going with Lyra Valkyria. I really don't care. I'm not invested. I'm not invested in this feud. I don't think Roxanne is a good heel. She's really cringy. She just makes weird faces and just punches people. And now she has an attitude problem. And she's literally just doing what Cora Jade did. It's literally the same thing. And like I said, next year, they're going to make Lyra do the exact same thing. Watch. Just Cora Jade 2 and then Cora Jade 3. At least they could put on a solid match. That's all we can hope for. Then we have the World Championship match. A match that's not big enough to main event. It's not. I thought Tony D'Angelo was a weird choice. It makes sense now. It wasn't going to be the main event. If I personally would have picked Dijak for Stand and Deliver against Ilya, because I think Dijak's the last person to pin Ilya, if I'm not mistaken. And they've already put on good matches. So that's the match I would have went with. And I guess you could have thrown Tony D in this match. But that's not what the story leading up. They had like 4 weeks to build up the story. It's actually been entertaining because he's going full mafia on Ilya. That man, they jumped him in the restaurant. They kidnapped him. They was threatening him. They was doing some real mafia stuff to Ilya. And he got to go mad dragon on him. But yeah, Ilya will win. This ain't the night for Ilya to lose. And Tony D'Angelo is not the one to end the streak. Even though I like Tony D. Like, this would be a pay-per-view main event on any other show, just not Stand and Deliver. Because I just don't feel like they built Tony yet. Tony went straight from the tag team to the main event. And it's just too fast. So if this was like Heat Wave or Roadblock, for sure, main event. But not for Stand and Deliver. It's the biggest night of the weekend. No, sorry, this is the biggest night of NXT. This is the biggest NXT pay-per-view. You gotta have the biggest stars in there. Ilya for sure, 100% big enough for the main event. And honestly, they could have won triple threat match with these guys for the world title, but they didn't. Look at the main event. These is the first 2 black wrestlers to main event an NXT pay-per-view on WrestleMania weekend. What's up? It's Trick Mello. They making history. The match is so big, it don't even need the title. I thought it did. But nah, WWE said, bro, the match is so big, they don't even need the title. They can still main event. When this whole thing happened, and Tony D'Angelo defeated Carmelo Hayes, I knew they was going to do Trick Mello. And I was like, there's literally no match that can main event over this. It's the hottest feud. 2 of the 3 hottest guys in NXT. I think the hottest guy in NXT is Trick. The second hottest might be Ilya. And then the third hottest is probably Carmelo at the moment right now. Because Trick's definitely the most over guy. But they be booing the heck out of Carmelo. He getting Dominic Mysterio type boos. That's that good heat. That's that good heat. That means people invested. But they love Trick so much, they booing Carmelo so hard. So they just bounce off each other. This match, boy, I hope it's generational. I'm picking. This is how I think it's gonna go. Ready? It's gonna be. I'm gonna give it. I'm just gonna be like 25 minutes. All right. It's gonna be like a 25-minute match. The last 25 minutes of the show, obviously, and it's gonna be back and forth. And I have a feeling Trick is gonna win. And when Trick wins, that propels him to his next step is winning the NXT Championship. But I feel like he's gonna win, and they're gonna embrace at the end of the show. They gonna be in there bawling, crying, hugging up. They gonna be. I'm sorry, man. I mean to. They gonna embrace, and Carmelo's gonna turn face again. And I have a feeling this might be Carmelo's last night on NXT. And I feel like on Monday, whatever day that is, April 6th, 7th, 8th, April 8th, it's going to be announced that Carmelo is on Raw or SmackDown. I have a feeling this is going to be Carmelo's last NXT match. He's going to be main roster. And then he's going to leave Trick on NXT to take over NXT. And then next year, Trick's going to main event NXT Stand and Deliver, either as champion or losing the championship. That will be his last match on NXT, and then he'll be off to the main roster. But we about to see main roster Melo and main event Trick Williams. That's my predictions right there. Let's run it back one more time. Let's run through it one more time. Quick recap. Skip to the end if you didn't want to hear all the details. First match, I got Joe Gacy over Shawn Spears. Then I got Thea Hill, Fallon Henley, and Kalani Jordan over Kiana James, JC Jane, Izzy Dane. Then I have Nathan Frazier and Axiom over Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. Then I got Obafemi over Dijak and Josh Briggs. I got Lyra Valkyria over Roxanne Perez. Ilya Dragunov retains over Tony D'Angelo. And then Carmelo Hayes taking the L to Trick Williams. And that is my NXT Stand and Deliver prediction. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Wake up early and watch it because it's going to be an amazing show. I can't wait. I really do enjoy NXT. So, I'm excited. This was the most... This match, is my point in the right way? Is, I don't know, whichever way it is one of the most... the matches I'm looking the most forward to. So, I'm ready for it. Yeah. So, yeah. Tell me your prediction. WrestleMania predictions coming tomorrow. And it's WrestleMania week. I was at Raw on Monday. It was litty. I saw The Rock, Roman. But that's another video. But yo, I'm out. Y'all be good. Please like, share, subscribe. I guess hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Comment on Twitch as ZBlaze. No, check me out on Twitch as ZBlaze3. I'm out. 1